Hello? 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 Okay, I'll start streaming now. Okay. Everyone, welcome to my live stream. What's up, guys? Hey, everyone. Hey, guys. Dude, I feel like such a mess. Oh my god. Hi everyone, welcome to my live stream. Oh my god. It was like 5 p.m., okay? It was 5 p.m. and I was working really hard cuz Pengy at 4:30 was like, "Zam, I'm going to check back on you in an hour. You better have made progress on your video." And I said, "Okay, Pengy, I will do it." So then I edited for half an hour straight and I maybe added 2 visuals to the video. And then my sister texted me something and I was like, "Ooh, this is a lot of messages. I'm gonna lay on my bed to read this." So then I lay on my bed and then I fell asleep. And then I woke up an hour later. I was like, "Pengy, I'm sorry I failed you. I fell asleep." And then I fell asleep again. And then I finally woke up again. So yeah. The naps consumed me. They killed me. It's 8:40 now. Oh my god. So that's where I've been today. I woke up at like 7:30. Perfect for the first time in like literally a month or two. For the first time in like a month, I woke up at 7:30, completely ready to take my brothers to school and like not dying. Like I woke up completely ready to take my brothers to school without having to get dragged out of bed. It was great. It was such a beautiful morning. It was so sunny out. It was so amazing. I loved it. And then I went and bought a Red Bull finally at long last from the dollar store, and then I came home ready to work. And then I didn't do anything all day long. I had from 8:30 or like 10:30. I started at 10 a.m. and then like did basically nothing all day. I added like a few visuals, I guess, but like it's like I barely did anything. I guess I have a watchable intro now, which is cool. I was gonna do a face cam alt, or like what's it called, alt stream with editing, but then I was like, I'm not gonna do that because what's it called? I needed to stop recording, start recording over and over on different things. It would have been really hard. Yo, Cappuccino Cat, thank you for the 23 months. Real, I was bedrunning all day. Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I couldn't lock in. I just couldn't lock in, you know? But maybe one day I'll lock in. Anyway, what probably helped me get out of bed in the morning was honestly the lifesteal grind. I have 429 levels right now. 429 levels from this goddamn gold farm. Isn't this insane? I should have made the gear sets after grinding the gold farm, but I guess I'm silly. I guess I'm a silly little goose. Silly little goose, I am. Hi, Woogie. Dude, Woogie's on. Isn't that awesome? How many gapples, though? Now, that's the question. You guys are going to be disappointed by this. I have a row, and then none left over. I literally only got a row. Hi, Ross. Oh my god, hi, Ross. Thank you for wishing me a good morning. I literally only got like a row. It's like a good amount, I guess, but it's like only like this chest and only this chest was like not even full. These 2 chests weren't even full. So it was like a combination of them. Wait, like the Jeff song? Yes, exactly. All my streams are song titles. Yep. Disappointed? Yeah, I'm a little disappointed, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Did it backlog? It definitely, like, there were definitely way too many. There's definitely like way too much gold, I think, or way too many swords. But otherwise, I'm okay with this. Like, this is chill. So yeah, but how far did the vine grow? Oh, it got low. It got low. Maybe it's gonna come here next time and be like, what the fuck is going on? I made a one of these because I AFK'd for not too long, and like this chest was already filling up. I was like, okay, well let me, because it was like okay, if I got like a thing of gold nuggets, right? I would only be able to craft like not even a stack of golden apples. If this chest was full of gold nuggets, I wouldn't even be able to make 1 sack. So I was like, fuck that. What's it called? Let's make the crafter do the thing. So, yeah. And I think that was a good idea. So, yeah. I probably could have placed the crafter like here, and then, yeah. Always Mapic, never a second row of gaps. That's what they say about me. Honestly, that's what they've been saying. That is what they've been saying, actually. So, yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I think the Doozers are here because Foolish is on break. Yeah, hi Doozers. Hi Doozers that are here looking for a new home because Foolish left again. What's up, guys? That's so funny. I was thinking of more names for the chat room. I couldn't come up with any, though. But I tried thinking of more. I went on google.com. It sucks. I tried looking up, I had a very specific search request. I said, name for a group based off another name generator. But everything was AI based. And I was like, well, I don't want to use AI. But, like, I really want to... I was figuring I'd find, like, some kind of, like, you know, one of those classic generators or something. You know? But, yeah. Use ChatGPT to do something? I'm not going to do that. But, yeah. Anything's better than Pangooners. Or Pangooners. I don't know. What was the spyglass in the bottom left? I think it's for just zoom options. I don't even use just zoom, so that's like pointless. But yeah, yeah. I can't imagine the AI ones would even be good. Yeah, I wouldn't even wanna. I don't know. I cannot imagine them being good. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways, let's go back to spawn now. We have to do that, so we're gonna do that now. Yo. Oh. I am OMW to spawn. Okay, wait, what is Woogie up? Why did you search up name generators? I don't know. Yeah, Woogie said, where are you at to me? And I think it's a little too late to respond. I said, hi Woogie, I'm OMW to spawn. And stuff. Oh yeah. Anyway, welcome to my live stream. It's time to play on the Lifesteal SMP, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I had a realization as I was starting the stream. I don't have a mouse pad anymore. So my mouse is like ass right now because it's just on like wood and it's like impossible to do anything with it. Like it actually makes everything so hard. So honestly, I'm not itching for a fight that badly right now. So yeah. For the record, OMW means on the way, by the way. Yeah, just in case anyone doesn't know. How can you play? I'm good. I don't know what happened. Oh, I gave my old mouse pad to my brother. I forgot I did that. So yeah, I need to figure out a new mouse pad. I found one on, what's it called? Why does bro put spaces in between? In between what? OMW? So they know I'm saying OMW and not on my way. Because I need them to know I'm saying the letters. Get a napkin. Wait. No, I wanted to like... Okay. Hold on. I wanted to look up mouse pads. Do you guys have mouse pad recommendations? Actually, I'll ask Minitech. What am I saying? I asked Minitech for help with everything. Hold on. Yo. I need a mouse pad. Do you have recommendations? Yay. Buy from Temu. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I wanted to get one of the anime ones with wrist support. I'm not gonna do that. Wait, aren't those the one? Oh my god, no. My sister has one of those. Oh my god. It's horrific. Which character? I don't want to out her like that. I don't think she uses it anymore, but it was a birthday present. I don't know. Okay, time to get into lore. Time to get into hashtag lore. No, but they're effective, I fear. Really? Oh, God. Okay. So. Oh, hey. There they are. Okay. Hello?
Oh.
Hey guys. Was that? Did you think that was me?
I thought about it for a second.
Good timing for it to have appeared right there. That's crazy.
Yeah,
wow.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
huh? Awfully convenient. Oh my god.
Zam, I blew up your
Yeah?
house.
Oh, did you actually?
Only a little bit, but all the wardens are gone.
Wait. Oh my god. Wait, I hear nothing. Wait, you're right.
There are
Wait.
there are like 1 or 2 more, but that's because I had to end stream early.
Oh my
But,
god.
like,
Wait.
yeah, all the big ones are gone. You know, walk around your house. There's a little hole.
Oh my god. You blew up so much, but
Well,
I guess
a lot of this was already blown up.
Yeah,
Really?
like half of it was already gone.
you might be right. Actually, you might actually be right.
Some of the deeper holes was.
Oh, and that trap that Mapik mentioned is still here.
But all the wardens are gone from it.
Okay. Oh, it has like a little dispenser that doesn't even do anything. Okay, why did he build that? Why does he always gotta build something in my basement, huh? But the wardens are. Wait, I'm running around my home like freely. Wait, oh my god.
Exactly.
Holy crap! Thank you, Woogie. Oh my god.
Nice.
Holy.
Fun little activity paired with Drapshu. Drapshu was here.
Oh,
Taking all
Drapshu
the
was here
credit.
too.
Yeah, he was taking all the credit for the past warden stuff. I was talking to Bacon. Bacon was lightning me on the.
Yeah, you know he didn't mention me again.
Again?
Talking to Woogie about it. Yeah.
Really? It's a
Yeah.
pattern. That's interesting. He's
You
continuing
know what he's
to
gonna
do
say,
it.
dude? Okay.
Because
Sam,
I
dude,
confronted
had
him about it. I confronted him about it, and he said like, what's it called? He said that he was like right for what's it called? He said that you only when you logged on like 5 a.m. for you, right? Or were you on the
It was
whole
like 4
time?
a.m. It was
Yeah.
like 4 a.m. I was on for like 3 hours, but whatever, dude.
Mm.
Whatever. Drap's impossible to talk to. He got mad. He got mad at me. Okay, well when you were like going to like die to flame frags,
Mhm.
he was like, "Where's Zam?" I was like, "Oh, probably going to get killed by flame frags." And then he was like, he didn't like that apparently because
He
the
really
next day
was. Yeah, he very much
he
didn't.
confronted me. He was so mad. He was like,
I
"Why the
see.
heck would you say that, dude? Why would you say that?" I was like, "Well, that seemed to be his goal. I mean, that was your goal."
A little bit, yeah.
I think his goal was about to kill Flame, not to
No,
get
no, no,
killed
no,
by-
no. You see, if his goal was to kill Flame, then he wouldn't have gone in with like 8 gapples. All right.
Oh, well, that's your fault. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were looking for.
I was basically like, "Do you think Zam is stupid, or do you think Zam is trying to die to flame frags?" And he said you were stupid. So,
Mhm.
but I don't think you're stupid.
I was
I don't
looking
know.
for information, but I was also looking to die. So it's a little bit of stupidity, but
Like,
I
he was
also
really mad at me,
I figure
really
stuff
pissed.
out.
Which
Really?
I think is silly because I didn't even do anything, and he's the one
Mhm.
lying about me. So,
Well, I'll be
Yeah.
real. I got a little insight on Drapshu's life on Lifesteal. I feel like he's kind of depressed. I mean.
Oh,
you
really?
You hear about his ship?
His ship?
You know that big ship that he was working
Oh,
on?
the
He had
Titanic?
on a day? Yeah, he's stopping doing it. He stopped building
that's
it.
you see that
He's-
would
he's
make me
given up.
happy.
But he gave up. Like, he built the entire exterior, and then he realized that they would take longer.
Well, I'm glad
to
that
build
he's
the
finally
interior. And-
He's finally
sometimes
doing
you have to
something
let things
that's
go
not-
if you're not
yeah.
now
willing to
he's
finish
but
them.
now he's without purpose. He
Oh,
Really?
because he can't build his ship anymore.
He built, I mean, it's a very beautiful exterior of a ship. It's just the inside.
I feel
is
no
really
remorse
ugly.
about this whole ship thing.
I mean, he did it. He did it just for a day. Like,
You want to
it's
talk
kinda-
about purposeless? All right, Subs was the purposeless. Subs is Subs' fault. All right, ship has nothing to do with that.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. Oh,
Anyway,
direct,
speaking of
yeah.
Subs, Zam, you said that there were some messages from beyond.
Yeah. He was talking to me from beyond the grave.
Yeah. What? How did that go? What happened there?
It was interesting because he was like, okay. Oh, there goes Woogie. Okay.
There goes Woogie.
Yeah.
You know, I appreciate Woogie had some dedication here.
He really did. Yeah, I'm
Wants to make the
shocked.
server more active.
Yeah, he's a hero. He's fighting on the right side. That's cool. I'm glad that he is. Yeah, I don't know. Dude, I was watching old footage. You know the top of this hill, like where the Among Us statue is, right?
Yeah.
All the dirt that like the reason it's like placed that way is like because of me. And I thought that was so fascinating, by the way. It's like, whoa. Like I hand shaped this terraform area. Cause like I always thought like it looked good. And then I looked back at like an old stream from like 8 months ago. I was like, whoa, I did this. Like you see this like shape here? Like this is
Yeah.
all blown up. This whole thing was nothing but a crater. Like this whole shape that it has now, like that was all me. Isn't that
Oh,
cool?
look at you.
Yeah. Felt really proud of that. I didn't know. Because I was literally thinking about it while me and Woogie were killing these wardens. I was like, wow, you know, this area looks nice. It's like got a nice shape to it. Anyways, I got sidetracked, but yeah. I don't know.
So,
Yeah, it
while you were
looks so
killing the warden,
natural.
Subs came into your chat. What is he?
He was very much like, Prince Am, no, don't kill the wardens. He really didn't want me to, right? But after I got killed by one yesterday. I don't know if Woogie told you. I got
Oh, yeah, he did.
demolished,
He said he got
obliterated
killed
by
what was
them.
its name?
Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabs.
Not happy about that, but it's It's all right. It's fine. Yeah, not great, but that's okay. It's fine. But yeah, Subs is in my chat just talking about how, you know, he had 8k more name tags and was willing to use them. If Darapchu hadn't showed up, there would probably be like double the amount of wardens as well, like saying stuff like that.
Isn't it funny how name tags are the bottleneck?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah. I don't know. I don't think name tags were the bottleneck. I think bottleneck was that his, what's it called? His thing got destroyed. And then he also revealed to me that he had a whole nother, what's it called? A whole nother facility that he didn't get to use.
He said he had a couple. He actually, we found one of them, and then, but like, I don't think that was a main facility. No, I don't, I think oh, whatever. Yeah.
He had like another facility that that never got found apparently. And he has like 9 more areas that like are potentially good for that, for like, what's it called? Like potential sites.
That's what he said?
Yeah, stuff like that.
What do you think that's all about?
Well, it's just threats. I don't know. He's got more stuff, right? But then, like,
I don't know how the hell he's supposed to threaten you from the grave over there. I mean,
yeah, right.
Do?
I don't know. But then things get weird because instead of like, I don't know, it felt like he was very much like taunting me in the chat room, right? But then like, I don't know, he saw that I was low on gunpowder and said, "Here's a gunpowder farm if you need it," and then sent me cords to a working gunpowder farm. That I think just him was using, like only him. Which was very interesting. Yeah, very kind of him, right? Then I talked about how, oh, clearing out the wardens with Woogie compared to just like by myself is so much less depressing. I feel so happy now because that was such a fun time me and Woogie had. Even though I died, I'm still really happy about it, right? It's like, and then I made a joke. I was like, it's almost like being social, you know, helps you. It's like a human being, you know, makes things a little less depressing, right? If only there were other people around on the server. And then Sub said something in chat like, "Oh my god, we're twins." And I was like, "Oh, that's fascinating." So, I think I'm starting to understand his psyche a little more. What? Just like...
What do you mean we're twins? Oh, like well, he also realizes that?
Yeah, that he should probably socialize with other, you know, people more. And I don't think he ever did, right? He only had like Red, but like, he never really talked to him.
You know that's Darapchu's theory, actually. Have you talked to him about this?
Really?
His theory is that the reason Subs left is because he was like lonely. Like all of his teammates throughout his past seasons have left. And
yeah,
wardens,
I was saying the same thing to you, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if you heard this from Darapchu or me. Yeah, I was the one saying this, I think.
Darap was just talking about this season.
Yeah,
that he was lonely.
In the past seasons as well, yeah. He said the wardens were his friends. Yeah, he wanted me to stop killing them because they were his friends. I don't know. So... I guess that's really all the information I got from him. But yeah, he offered up a gunpowder farm to me, which I thought was interesting considering we're killing them all. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel happy now that Spawn is able to be walked around?
Yeah, very much so. This is like crazy. I didn't think we'd get this far. At least not like recently, you know? I still have a lot of repairing to do. I want to get a schematic back up, but otherwise... Yeah, I don't know. We've got Spawn again. It's so cool. So now I can repair stuff. I just wish someone was on to see it other than just being you. But, I mean, hey, that's fine.
That's still the problem, right?
That is still a problem, yeah. So
I agree. I think that's the largest one.
That is the larger problem here. Yeah.
That's the largest one.
Yeah, most definitely. Damn. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting it to be like this cleared up when I logged on. I thought I'd still have a few more to kill.
Easy, right?
A little bit, right? You think? I don't know if it was too easy, but it was definitely like easier than expected. Like it happened quicker than I thought. But like it wasn't easy. I died for this, so yeah. And it's all because I tried removing this stupid water. I didn't even get it in the end. I just came down here to remove this water and got shot like twice.
Think there's any advantages to being alone?
What makes you say that? I mean...
Like more locked in, I don't know. Gotta say, Sim's maybe the most productive person on Lifesteal. I was, you know, because at the same time I was repairing Spawn and he was locked in on his wardens, I just kept getting... people kept logging on and just harassing me, you know? Dude,
I think
whenever main pair logged on, it was just, it made, my productivity went down like 50%.
I think having teammates definitely can slow you down. But I think it makes it easier to burn out as well. I mean, like, I feel like if I didn't have Dirapture as my teammate, I'd be able to do whatever I want against Flame Frags, which means probably fighting him until I get banned off the server.
You gotta work on better goals.
Yeah.
But,
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's on the list.
You just... Maybe you just need a better goal than... Maybe Flame Frags just is a bad goal.
Think so?
I don't know.
It definitely is, but there's nothing else I want to do,
the
so...
Blindfold Brothers are just sort of a walking case of burnout whenever you go against them.
Mm-hmm. A little bit,
tried to kill Flame Frags, did it, quit the server.
Yeah.
So I hear rumblings. I hear Leowick sounding grumbles in the distance.
Really?
Coming from the nether, mostly. Last time I saw him, he was in the nether, flying around like a ghast.
What does that even mean?
It means exactly what I said.
Is that he's grumbling around the nether right now?
He wasn't making a lot of noise. He was flying around like a ghast, though.
Okay. What does that even mean?
It literally means he was flying around like a ghast. I'm not using a metaphor here.
Okay. There's no, like, deeper meaning?
Absolutely none. He was flying like a ghast.
Okay. So you're saying that's what's gonna happen to me, or like what?
Oh, I'm just saying I've heard.
You're just stating a fact.
Last time I saw him.
Okay.
I'm just saying what I've heard.
Okay. Well, I don't think I'm gonna end up like that, just for the record. I mean, maybe.
I'm not saying you're gonna end up like that.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not trying to be deep or anything here. That's literally what I saw.
It's just that's it?
My chat, anyone who was in my chat at the time would be like, oh yeah, I did see that.
Okay. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I could beat Flame. My spirits are definitely very low. But I have the stuff to fight him again, so...
What up here? How about you start... You should just start slower. You came right back and started going after Flame. What if you went after an easier enemy?
You want me to go after an easier enemy? What, you want someone that can pop like a grape?
You beat me? You think you beat me?
Beat you?
Yeah.
Potentially. I don't know. I wouldn't want to beat you, though. What reason would I have to do that?
I don't know. What reason? Oh, you have pretty good reason to beat Flame.
I have so many reasons to kill Flame. I guess, yeah. Well, I feel like if I just keep trying, eventually something will change, you know? Like, maybe one fight he'll be like, okay, I feel bad that Zamkid's dying so much. Maybe I'll, like, hold back a little bit, and that's when I kill him.
Make your goal sound better, but no.
Well, it's a little bit smart.
There's no way you...
Oh my god, thank you for the 50 gifted memberships in my YouTube chat room. Holy shit. That's, like, probably a lot. Thank you so much. Oh my god. You think so?
I don't know. Have you asked him?
I don't want him to leave me alone. I want him to fight me till I die.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Forgetting about your... Yeah, I'm just saying I don't think that's good.
Yeah, probably not a great goal. Giraffe doesn't think so either. I told him and he said, what the fuck is wrong with you? So, wasn't very kind, but okay.
That's not very kind.
Yeah, I didn't think it was very kind, but...
I've been in that position
You apologized.
Before. I haven't been in that position for a very long time, but I remember I've been in a position where I just want to jump down from a... Do you remember when Mapic pranked me in season...
I do remember. This is something
5?
I brought up
All I wanted
literally
to do
yesterday.
Then was just
yeah.
get banned by Planet Lord, bro.
Yeah. Exactly.
It happens.
Because it just feels
but you
easier.
Linger on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, whatever. You'll figure... You'll either lose all your hearts or something.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to lose all my hearts. Maybe I do. I don't know.
No.
I probably shouldn't, right? But like... It's just like easy. I don't know. Easy way out. But Draftshoe has an opposite goal in mind, right? He wants the season to end with us both not banned. So...
It's so boring. Such a boring goal.
Really? What's so boring about
you know
it?
how easy that is?
It's not that easy. I've never done it before. I've never ended the season not banned.
Season 5.
Nah, I was a ghost,
yeah,
and I died at as soon as we killed Minute.
Season 4. Banned, were you?
I guess. Actually, I guess I didn't get banned season 4.
Season 3?
Season 3, definitely. That was the big one.
That was the big one.
That was the big one.
I don't know. I think it's a silly goal. How does it matter if you?
I guess season 4 I did live till the end. I kind of forgot about that. I don't really count it, I guess, for some reason. It's kind of impossible to get banned, I guess. I don't know.
I think at the end of the day, the journey is more important than the destination in terms of getting banned at the end of the season. Because what does it really matter if you're banned at the end of the season? That's like some Radoon's thing he would do, where he's like, "Oh, he's like, I decided to not jump into the void, or I kept an extra heart when I jumped into the void so that I could still log on to the season." And everyone's like, "Oh, okay."
I did that at the season 5 Brandsy thing, but that's the uncanon ending. I don't care what anyone says. So yeah. It's the non-canon ending, in my personal humble opinion. The real ending was Rochambeau and Clownfierce escaping the chunk ban and everyone being like, haha, we did it. You know? This is something I have strong opinions on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never think it's about the ending. But you know
it's
what?
Not about the ending.
Everyone's got to go through that journey where they realize that. And,
what do you mean it's not about the ending?
Goals. It's about the journey, not the destination.
Mm-hmm.
At least with getting banned at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Really, who remembers if you're banned at the end of the season or not?
Well, some people, but yeah.
What they remember is how the steps you took to get there.
It's a good point. Yeah.
You want to play Connect 4?
Do you want to play Connect 4?
You just asked the same question back to me.
I guess not really. Hey, it says B-Farm works again.
It did at a time.
It's like honeycomb.
Yeah, it should still work. Oh yeah, full. Actually, it looks to be something. Maybe the shears are broken.
That might be what's wrong with it, or they're dead, because you know wardens.
Oh, that's highly possible as well.
Yeah, it's definitely the reality here. Damn,
These are
bro.
easier to get than I thought.
Yeah. I've got 10 whole beehives on me. Someone just placed them around, so that's cool. Hey, wait, the logs from this thing are like in the chest. That's so cool. Wait, is this one the chest? I don't even know what's going on anymore. Okay. You know, I had like a vision the other night. And this is crazy because it's dwelling on the past, but like, what if like, you know the warden thing that subs did, right?
Yeah.
He could have done that like theoretically any season, right? Like that didn't have to be a this season thing, right?
I guess not.
What if that's how we like beat the exploits in season 4? Just send a bunch of wardens to the world spawn and crash the server. Can't exploit on the server if there's no server. You know?
Yes. There are other ways to crash a server though.
Yeah, that's true. But it's like this way was like very
that
unique.
Season to craft a server. Crash
Most definitely, yeah. I just thought it was very unique, and I feel like it would have been interesting if like that became like a Solar Union plus subs project. That'd have been cool, you know?
You just want an excuse to add him to the team?
Yeah, and Parrot too. Could have been cool. He was a sub meep. 19.
A whole hero complex for that season.
Yeah, he really wanted to save you guys.
This dude actually came up to us after we were fighting the exploits for like a month or two, and it's like, I'm gonna save you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. He was pretty helpful. But
he was pretty helpful.
Whole hero complex all up in there.
He was a pain in my ass, but yeah. Helpful to you guys. Yeah. I don't know. Do you have regrets, Bacon?
Not really. I try to not regret too many things.
What does that mean, though? Do you, like, conveniently make, like, things like...
Generally, generally I make pretty good choices. So,
Yeah, but if
do
you
feel
make a
like,
choice you don't agree with, do you just, like, accept it? Say, like, yeah, no, that's
I feel
fine.
like generally I go by the philosophy that everything sort of works out and everything, everything is not like in like a, like obviously some things work out pretty shittily, but everything you can find value in everything. There's definitely some exceptions, but when you're talking about Minecraft, definitely, So
Yeah.
I'd say in Minecraft you can find value in anything. Every decision you make, you could find things that it led to that were good, or at least meaningful. And everything you do leads to a better you,
I guess, yeah. What if it's a bad
I don't know.
choice?
I mean, what's a bad choice? A choice that like hurts someone?
Yeah, or that you regret. I guess you don't have regrets, right? Huh.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
think
either.
of anything I regret. I guess like could have no. Everything always kind of worked out.
Fair enough. Well, not everything, but most
What
things.
didn't work out?
I guess, I mean, like, do you count The Abyss as a success? Okay.
Be a success. I would count
Yeah.
The Abyss as one of my biggest successes.
Really? Guess we did do pretty good. Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like we planned everything out and then it happened exactly as we planned.
Yeah, but then the betrayal wasn't part of the plan, and that made me mad.
It sort of was though, remember?
What do you mean?
We were talking about how someone needs to betray.
You're kind of right. I think that did solidify things a little more. You're kind of right. Like cemented as like
We're
a
the
thing.
goats, bro. Is what I'm saying. We called
Yeah.
everything, bro. We called Jumper who too, but then we were like, nah, it couldn't be Jumper because she never betrays her team.
She would never do
That was
that.
so funny, bro.
She would never betray
She
them.
low-key, she had us propagandized, bro.
Yeah. The goal was server activity. Yeah, and we did get what we wanted, I guess, ultimately. But it led to
Do you
like
consider it a failure?
it led to like repetitive fights of just me and Mavic fighting Jumper Hood and then it over and over and over endlessly until like
Oh, well,
I stopped
kinda
going
checked
after
out
just
after the
them.
Abyss, right? I feel
Yeah, a
like I
little
was
bit.
I don't know. I guess it led to that, and then it led to a cool ending, right? I feel like the ending wasn't perfect, but we won in the ending. What was that?
Ultimately.
We
I
had,
guess,
all of
yeah.
our plans that season worked out eventually. You see?
Yeah, it took a lot of forcing though, but yeah.
Well, that's how it works. But I mean, won at the end, right? Isn't that all that matters? Everything worked how we set out a plan. We set out the Abyss. It worked
guess.
exactly how we expected, kinda. And
Oh,
then
dude,
we
the
set out the hard
subversion.
pork thing.
Yeah.
And then it worked out exactly eventually how we wanted. Everyone else was banned except for us. We won.
Yeah, I guess.
We banned all of our enemies. The ultimate victory.
We did ban all of our enemies eventually. I don't know.
Do you would disagree?
Well, yeah, we won, but like, I feel like I made the same mistake I made in season 4, is I lost myself in the process, you know? Season 4 I won eventually, but like, was it worth it? Probably not. And was it worth winning in season 5? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
It's worth it to me.
Wait, can we make
I
a group? I
didn't-
need to fly.
Where do you gotta go?
I need to, what's it called? Move the thingy. The schematic I have.
Yeah, Spawn. It's nice to be able to walk around Spawn. Haven't been able to do this in a while.
Yeah, that's
Really
kind of
something you take for
insane.
granted, right?
Yeah, right? Yeah. I never thought that walking around Spawn would be something we take for granted. That's crazy.
Here's the thing, though. Nobody appreciates it.
No one, yeah.
Nobody's gonna appreciate
Yeah,
it
no.
now, right?
Yeah,
They
it's
won't.
unfortunately the
Woogie was
truth.
like, "Don't you think more people are gonna log on now that Spawn's clear?" I'm like, no, but it's nice, right? And I appreciate that he put in the effort.
Yeah. I'm glad he helped us with this, yeah. That was really kind of him.
Yeah, it's cool to hop on and immediately start doing good. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you guys appreciate it, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
I have my
appreciate it.
mob sounds off. Oh, so I
you
thought it
didn't
was
hear the
clear.
wardens?
I thought it was clearer than it was. Is there?
That's good, but it's
Could
not
you guys still
perfect.
hear wardens? Okay. I thought we were like good. Okay. It's
Yeah,
like
I mean,
near
I
me.
don't know.
Ugh, I'm trying to set up this thing. I don't even know where. Okay.
I don't know. I tend to think like remember when I got you killed? That was pretty bad, right? I was objectively like by Pentar and then died. That was maybe
Yeah.
one of the dumber things I've done, and it really
Mhm.
worked out badly for everyone. But I feel like I learned from it, and I feel like
Yeah.
it was funny. And both those things, whatever. How am I gonna regret it if both those things are true?
I guess that's a good way to look at it. You learned a lesson, so therefore it
It's
was
not
worth
like-
it.
I just like obviously if you hurt someone, that doesn't mean that you should. I don't think you should be like, well, I don't care, right? But it's like you work towards the future of fixing the problems instead of focusing on the past things that you did because you can't change them.
It's a really good point. Yeah, there's no way to change the past. Do I have health indicators for the mob over there? What is that even? It's a shulker. I have health indicators for a shulker on.
That happened. Dude, I always feel like now I'm just running around spawn.
Yeah.
Running around
How do I-
spawn a little bit more safely. SP still owes me a favor. You know that?
Really?
Oh my god, somebody stole the emerald blocks out of his house.
Out of
There are some
SB's
broke
house?
People on this server. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I was... Oh my god, it's bad. It's bad. I was willing to take gold from like the Olympics thing. You remember the Olympics thing?
Yeah. No
Yeah.
one uses it anymore. This is a house, though.
Yeah, it's a house.
This is some broke behavior, bro. God
Mhm.
damn.
Someone took the emeralds out of SB's house.
Not all of them, just some of them. They must have just needed a couple. If they took the whole thing, that would be crazy. Unless I just didn't build it all. I don't think that's true.
I don't know. Yeah, so now we can run around spawn and eat golden carrots all day. Wow.
Mhm. This is what we all wanted.
This is what we wanted, I guess, right? I don't know. Is this what we wanted?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I forgot
It's
the
okay.
tower was
Things will
named
get better
AI
soon.
Tower. That's so funny. Yeah, things will probably get better.
I don't know, they will. Confidence is important.
Yeah, I guess.
And I'm 100% confident.
That things will get better. I hope so. Because until then, I don't really know what to do. Except fight Flame. And it's like... I do need to beat him eventually. Like, I do need to. Like, there's no way I don't. But, like...
How about you start by trying to beat him?
Like, win the fight.
Yeah.
It's probably a good suggestion. Damn, Spawn used to look so different. The snowman thing didn't exist? Well, like, half of the builds that are here just didn't exist back then.
A lot of them were built during the spawn.
Yeah. A lot of those builds are kind of ugly, but that's okay.
Yeah, you have this weird thing where you want every build at spawn to be perfect, but isn't it more... I think every build at spawn should be interesting.
Well, do you think that the big buff Brandon tech is interesting?
That could be removed, but...
Because I kind of just I despise it with all my heart, but yeah.
So silly, though.
I like when our spawn looks cohesively good, not like you know.
I
And
don't
if
know.
it was
I like
gonna
the
have
little
silly
random
builds, if it was gonna have silly random builds, I prefer if they were spaced out a little more.
Dude, you always
'Cause-
got something to complain about with Spawn, bro. Just let it, dude. It looks great. Or it looked great.
I don't know.
It's alright.
It's alright. It could look a lot better right now. I don't know.
Whatever, bro. Complain. That's.
I don't
all,
know.
like-
I guess that's another thing I regret, huh? Is letting, what's it called? 4C win. Because he was very much like, Spawn needs to change. Spawn needs to look different. And I was like, yeah, I guess.
You didn't let Forsey. Forsey didn't win anything. Forsey didn't do anything. Forsey didn't even show up for the build revival thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So don't give any credit to Forsey here.
Well,
I
he's the
won,
one who had the
alright?
mindset that won, that I let
Yeah, but
win.
I won. No, I won because I rebuilt your builds, and I rebuilt, and I had people build new ones.
Yeah.
So I won, and Force of It lost
Okay.
because he did nothing, and still tried to act like he could say
Yeah,
anything
fair
about
enough.
it.
Alright.
It's true. Hey, and Hannah. Hannah probably did the best looking builds, honestly. If I want to be completely honest,
Probably.
this little like pond thing
I
that
believe
Hannah and
it.
Minute built. This is
Oh, yeah. That was them?
Hmm.
Yeah, that one's
And
good.
Hannah built, Hannah built some heat. Hannah, and oh wait, do you like the community center? Did you ever look at the community center?
I don't think I even got to.
Ooh, this was a
Oh, is this
quite
in
the
place of
build.
my, thing? My
the courthouse because there was already
Yeah.
a courthouse. So I figured. So we built this community center. Do you see this? I think. Ooh,
Oh, this
wait.
is actually nice. Oh.
Yeah, right. Me, Pofa, and Hannah built it.
It's a map of Spawn from when, what's it called? I guess before it was blown up.
Yeah, let's keep it like this for a little bit. But yeah,
That's nice.
yeah. There's a bunch of blocks in here. I think a lot of them got used on the day, but like we basically collected a bunch of blocks so that people could build with them. We had a little idea generator.
Oh, wait, that's so awesome. An idea
Yeah.
generator? Wait, I love this. If only there weren't craters all around it. I guess it's time to change that. Oh, man. Yeah, opening my schematic says this is a courthouse, so
Yeah.
gotta...
Yeah, I decided to make some changes. Like,
That's fair.
Oh, the Pangy builds just took a while. Like the Pangy feeder took so long to rebuild because it's just so large. And so
Mhm.
many bricks.
Yeah, Pengy's Theater's nice.
Yeah, Pangy's a very impressive builder.
Mm-hmm.
It was really you and Pangy's builds that I was rebuilding.
Yeah, we had the great build war, me and him, to compete to see who could
And
make
me.
the most builds at spawn. You were there too, yeah, huh?
It was a solid third place. Look at the threat on the horizon, you know? I made you both work harder.
Yeah, you definitely did. You pushed us, and that was good. That was what was important. So, yeah. Hey, so what did this community center look like here? And the blown up bits?
Oh, I didn't take a schematic of the spawn after I built it. I said I was never going to rebuild it again, so I'm not gonna.
I see. Okay. Well, then I guess I'll just sort it out myself.
It will look like this, basically, but on the side.
Yeah, I think I can figure it out just by cross-referencing
The back,
other
actually,
corners.
the back should look exactly the same. Yeah,
Yeah, it's probably not blown
The
up.
back looks the same as the front.
That's so interesting. Why is this area even blown up in the first place? Like, what is this for? Is
Probably
this-
to kill the wardens.
Maybe.
I think it was a recent blow up.
Maybe. Yeah. That makes
Did you ever
sense.
look at the art museum?
No. I never
I'm
got to
far.
witness spawn when I came back. It was warden infested, so.
Oh yeah, well now we can show you everything. Look at this.
Whoa.
Oh, you're gonna like this, alright?
This is a good build.
Okay, so let's take
The
a
Drip
grip,
Monks
grip.
by Russia Games. Okay. The Man, Anonymous. Pentar Gore. That makes sense. That's a good one. Villagers in Love by Hannah Rose. Okay. Horse Prison to Rot into Skeletons. Okay. Inverted Mountain by Recrap 2. That's cool. My good friend Mr. Truffle Bear. Clown
This might be one of my favorites.
Mess with the rose, you get the thorns. This is my idea. Yeah, Jaren. Wow. Look at that. And then, are we dead ass? Minute Tech? And then the Pentar dissection. Yeah, that makes sense. This is a nice art museum. This is a good build.
This was Rec and Jaren's, and then Jaren also built.
I like it a lot. I think it's really good.
Did you ever see the Spectacle thrift store? That wasn't really ever.
I
finished.
did see that for a little bit, yeah. Yeah, huh. That was a great build, actually. I really like that.
No roof. But,
No roof, but that's okay. Budget cuts, that's fine. All Squiddo's like pink friendly areas all blown up. Squiddo said one day, we need Spawn to have more pink cute whimsy in it. And I said, yes, Squiddo, you're right. Learning not to hate, I guess. I don't know, things look very different from an elytra in the sky. You know, it's much better when you get to actually walk through it.
I care much more about the stories behind the builds and the fact that they have personality than the builds looking all perfect and stuff, right? Like that's why I'm okay with the ugly biome that Squiddo and Forsey built over there.
What about the pizza?
The pizza was Mapix. You didn't actually explore the pizza, did you?
I despised it.
Well, it looked pretty good from the top, but anyway, the best part of the pizza was the interior.
Yeah.
If you want to come over.
I never got this. I think the interior is all blown up, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of wardens were under that thing.
Oh yeah, there's still the Mapix Minty Yum Cave.
What the hell is even that?
Blown up a little bit. Oh, it's Mapix Minty Yum.
Okay. Mapix Minty Yum Cave, yeah. Okay.
Too much to explain there. Yeah, it was a nice interior.
Okay, very interesting. Huh. Well, that's fun. I like our community center. I like that it's pink. I think that was a good build idea. Oh, there aren't even stairs here. Wait, am I silly? Bacon, how does this work?
Oh, this roof was impressive. This roof was built up. And then I did my best to replicate it in the back.
Unfortunately, I guess we didn't get all the way. Why is every single corner block destroyed? Is that like because we didn't know what to do, or?
I don't know. It looked good when I built it, alright?
Okay, well.
Not my fault stuff got blown up.
I guess since I don't know exactly what it looks like before, slight changes are fine. Yeah.
As long as you get the spirit. Yeah, like I never... Oh yeah, I did never finish your wizard spire. You use stupid lecterns.
Really?
How was I supposed to get all those lecterns? Come on.
Traded villagers, that's why I was the only one who could build it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I realized that, but then I decided that it looked pretty good even without all the lecterns. I bet you didn't even notice.
I didn't. So, yeah, congrats. Maybe I didn't need all those lecterns. Huh. It does kind of suck that we're the only people here to appreciate this.
Yeah, it's okay, it's okay.
Well, is it? I don't know.
Well, whatever. I don't care.
Do you think
that
it'll
no
ever
one's here to
change?
appreciate this blown up spawn that I... Whatever. I'm over it.
You're over it? Are you really?
Yeah, I did my job. They had their choice to appreciate it. People did, for the day that everyone logged on. Whatever.
Yeah. Philly, thank you for the
It's not about-
raid.
It's not
I've got
about
a wonderful stream.
appreciation.
Thank you
I
so
don't feel
much.
like- my goal isn't to make everyone say, "Oh wow, look at what great work you did."
That's not the goal either, but like, wouldn't it be nice?
I want people to appreciate the work, whether it's great or terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not terrible, as in I want people to appreciate my work. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Spawn. It's not in your face. Hard to appreciate. You know, easy
Yeah.
to take for granted.
Very easy to take for granted. Everyone kind of has like all season. I don't know. It's rather unfortunate. I don't know. I just wish there was more
It is
we
what
could
it
do.
is. Nothing you can do
Yeah.
to complain about how people act. People act how people act. You gotta change your actions based on how people act.
I guess. But what can I... Is there anything we could ever do to change. I don't think we can, right? That's not
No,
the goal.
it's not
The
changing
goal is
people's actions.
yeah.
You can change how you can change your actions, and then it'll change how people react to that.
Yeah, I guess. Having this turn into pale oak is weird. Also, I've never seen pale oak before. This is very interesting. That's cool. Never seen that before in my life. Well, this is starting to look better. Yeah, this isn't blown up anymore. Oh my god, yay. Okay,
Nice.
that's good. Man. It's kind of
Yeah,
impressive how I've been
nice.
able to rebuild a build I've never seen before. I'm just kind of like,
Well,
putting
pat
it together.
yourself. You know what? Pat yourself on the back.
Yeah. Might as well. No one else is here. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, my dad says my food is ready. Uh-oh. I didn't know that would happen now.
I feel like we've always been on the same side.
You think so? That's
This
something you
season.
were saying to me, very early on.
I still do believe it. I was saying it in like a
Anti-spawn killer way.
well, I was probably saying it in like a trying to make you mad type way. But
Really?
it is true.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. Always wanted the same things. Like, I don't know, for Planet to not get banned and for Spawn to stay, like, nice and, like, neat and cohesive. Or, well, I guess I want
guess,
cohesive.
but I think it's more than just that.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I don't know. I just feel like we see things similar ways.
Probably, yeah. And that's interesting, because I guess there isn't many people that see things that way. Hey, maybe we take that for granted, too. Who knows? Probably do. So, yeah. I don't know.
Well, what would we take for granted about that?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever said thank you for repairing Spawn. Did I?
I guess
While I was
not.
gone? Yeah. That was all you.
But I never really said thank you for repairing Spawn when I wasn't here. So
It's a good point. But, I don't know.
appreciate the thank you. But that's not really what I'm saying.
well, what are you
I
saying?
do appreciate it. I don't know. I just feel like you know, we've been at least parallel for a few seasons. You know, we sort of see where each other are coming from generally, right?
Yeah. I guess so, yeah. You do kind of get me more than most people do. Which is interesting. Because that was something I was complaining about. I was like, Giraffe Shoe, even if I explained like every single underlying motive to him, I feel like he would never get it, like ever. You know? It's just like, it doesn't make any sense to him. I don't know. Like, he just can't understand why I'd want to fight Flame Frags until he kills me. But it's like, it's very simple. It's just giving up without giving up, you know? Without going through the process of, you know, banning myself, I've put it in someone else's hands, right? Like, it makes sense, right? Or at least, like, you can see how that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
But, like, Giraffe Shoe can't. Giraffe Shoe would never do that. He could never even imagine doing that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure one day he'll learn, but yeah. I don't
I don't
know.
think there's anything wrong with not seeing it the same way.
I guess.
Maybe I think the actions of what you do when you don't see it the same way are more important. In the end
Yeah,
of the day.
but like I guess it
If
just
you don't understand something,
Mhm.
sort of depends on how you react to it anyway.
I don't know. It just sort of makes it hard because it feels like I'm alone in all my problems, but I'm not, because you understand, and that's cool. So.
Well, if the rap is really on your side, you're not alone, right?
Yeah.
He should be willing to help you do, what you want to do. Though realistically, he probably should.
Yeah. Well, what if I wanted to?
Nudge you
What's it
away
called?
from
Yeah. No, he definitely will nudge me away from it. But what if I wanted to do it alone?
Dying to flame frags isn't a very productive thing to do.
Yeah. No, definitely
in terms
not.
of anything. Not even not like in terms of Minecraft, but also just in terms of yourself. I mean, what do you really getting out of it? Nothing. It's pretty. You're not gonna get anywhere. You keep throwing yourself at flame frags to die. I mean, in a week of doing that, you're not gonna make any progress. You're just gonna die.
Yeah.
Unless your goal is to get banned, which doesn't seem like it is. So yeah.
I get an ending, right? That's something. I don't know.
You want to get banned by flame frags because you chose to die to him? That's the ending. That's kind of sucks.
I guess. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
But I mean,
Oh, did I build that right? Oh, I actually did, yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
What? My goal, or?
Everything that I've learned today.
Yeah.
Subs saying that, I don't know, we need a gunpowder farm and
Yeah, he was willing to help.
that.
When I thanked him for it, he said, like, yeah, I messed with you guys enough. Might as well return the favor at some point. I don't know. Or, like, make things a little easier, at least. Which was nice of him. I don't know. I wasn't expecting him to be nice after, bringing a bunch of wardens to spawn and all that. Jeez, this crater is insane.
This is an old crater.
It's still crazy, though. It goes so ridiculously deep. From, like, maybe different instances, too. Like, it's not all one. Because I've been at the bottom of this hole and it wasn't this deep before while spawn is getting blown up. Don't remember it being that deep.
Kind of funny, you're back repairing spawn again.
Yeah? Well, what else is there to do, right? Fight flame and die?
Yes.
But you're right, that isn't the ending I want. I want, I don't know. Something a little closer to what Drapshu envisions. Yeah?
So I'm gonna do something about that. You gotta do something about your ending.
Yeah. But it's not about the ending, right? It's about the journey or whatever. That's what you said.
Well, the journey is working towards the ending.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess more what I was saying is that the band isn't the important part, right? The ending is the important part, but the getting banned, who cares about that? Who cares that you were banned in season 5 when you still won and helped your teammates win? Like, okay, sacrificed yourself, boom, you win. Getting banned is different than losing. Getting banned is like focusing on that's like saying I would like to end season 5 while holding 53 apples. It's meaningless. It's a meaningless goal.
I guess, yeah.
That's what it seems like to me, at least.
Do you think the server
what I'm
ever could
saying?
have ended in peace, though? Like, ever at all?
Dude, I don't think the whole server ending in peace makes any sense. What does that even mean, bro? It's not the server ending in peace, it's you winning. If the server ending in peace would have meant that the other team would have won. Okay?
And so no peace
what
in
more
that,
peace
right?
is there, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Congratulations. I don't know.
You have to kill someone in order to end things in peace, so I feel like it is just an impossible thing to achieve.
I mean, it's maybe in that we were killing random people, right? Sorta. And they weren't, but were we even killing random people all that much?
I banned Planet Lord as soon as Hardcore turned on, but yeah, other than that, not really. I mean,
I don't know.
Definitely did kill a good couple innocent people for sure, but yeah.
Okay. So we were killing innocent people, and they were trying to defeat us before we killed all the innocent people. Then when all the innocent people were dead, what's the goal there, right? Then you're just fighting to win. Then you're just fighting for winning, which is I respect, because that's what we were doing too. But we were saying it.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think that's just. I think that's because I don't think they're wrong. I just think the entire goal of ending the server piece is silly.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. This is a nightmare. I'm just like trapped in. I don't even know what to do. Okay, hold on. Yeah.
This particular raider.
Yeah, because there was schematic all around me and I didn't know what to do. But now I figured it out. The stone platform doesn't help even a little bit, but it's like, alright, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I guess you're right, things will eventually work out. There's no point being all doom and gloom about it, right?
I guess. It's more like you gotta make things work out.
Yeah, you can only change what I do, and I guess what I do is keep rebuilding spawn, right?
I don't mean, when I say for the regrets thing, that's different. The regrets thing is not things will eventually work out, it's things did work out.
Yeah.
You know? But for the future, it's like you gotta focus on, you can't focus on changing the past, but you gotta focus on changing the future, you know? Things aren't gonna work out, things will work out because you're gonna do something about it. That's what I'm trying to do, alright? That's what I'm trying to, I mean, it's obviously
Well, that's
easier
smart
said
and
than
really
done.
good advice.
That's what I'm trying to,
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to do.
I have spent most of the season oriented on the past instead of looking ahead.
Yeah,
You know,
like
trying to
it's
prevent
like a trap.
things
You can't
from
change
ending how
can't
they
do
did
anything.
before. Yeah.
That's silly. You can't, if you try and base your goals around not doing something, you're just controlled by the same things that you don't want to be controlled by. It's not like it'll
It's not a
lead you
change.
to similar things. You gotta, if you really want to change, you gotta change your goals. You gotta change your actions, I feel like.
Okay. I think you're right, yeah. Huh.
I
Okay.
don't know, what do you want to do? Like, what did you want to do from the beginning of the server?
Not kill anyone, right? That was the goal. To avoid being like my previous self. I thought it would, you know, make things better, but it didn't. It just made it a lot easier for me to lose. So, yeah, now I'm not holding myself back anymore. But I'm still fighting flames, so it's like hard to see what's changed, but no, things have changed.
But what are your goals? Like, what do you want to do?
I guess that's still something I need to figure out. I don't know. Because I don't really know what I'm gonna do. But
What do you wish was different?
mainly the past, but I guess future-wise, I want the server to have more activity. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think you should wish the past was different.
Yeah.
I mean, you can wish the past was different, but you shouldn't.
I think I do know what I'm gonna do. I think I get it. I think I have an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, something that'll maybe, I don't know. I have a little bit of an idea.
Makes me happy seeing people like Wiggy Log on, because he comes in with a goal and then he does his goal. I think
Yeah.
that with that sort of mindset, you'll get stuff done.
Yeah.
Looking at
The map.
it's like a reference.
Is
Is that the Brandon?
What? That?
That's the. Wait, this is the. That's
The Brandon over there, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think I have a little bit of an idea. I'll figure it out. A big goal that hopefully changes everything. I don't know if I want to do it. I can figure it out. I don't know. Yeah. Can only change the future, right?
Okay. I think
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna head out.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna head out too. But I think I found newfound inspiration. So, thank you,
I'm
Bacon.
glad to hear that.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Yeah.
Well, I'll see ya.
I'll see you around.
See you around.
Bye. This might be a goal I keep to myself, but I don't know. I might. I don't know. I think I have a semblance of an idea. Maybe not exactly how I'm thinking it, so I'll probably change it. But I have an idea. I have an idea that will hopefully change the server for the better. And yeah, maybe keep things going. Because I think that's what we need right now. What we need is an idea more than anything. Give us a hint at least. I want to repeat something I've thought was a past mistake, but maybe ultimately it wasn't so bad. I don't know. That type of thing. I don't know. It's the idea. And who knows where it'll take me. Maybe I'll change it up entirely. Maybe it's exactly what I'm envisioning in my head right now. We'll see. All I know is I want to keep preparing Spawn, and I want people to appreciate Spawn. So, yeah. Hey, my H is still there. That's cool. I'm glad that the H is still there. That's awesome. That's beautiful. Man. Okay. Well, still have a little bit of Spawn to repair, but that can wait. My dad's waiting for me to come get dinner, so I guess I'll call it here. Only an hour for exam stream. I really fell off. Printer, I hardly know her. Whoa. Thanks, Will. Yeah, I agree. Alright. Thank you for the stream. You're very welcome. You know me, I love streaming. We're in a raid Water Munch now. Yeah, thanks for watching my live stream. I'll see you guys all later. And, yeah. Goodbye, everyone. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, guys. 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 Goodbye, guys. Bye.